Super Retail Group is a retailer based in Australia and New Zealand. It has 5 main retail brands: Supercheap Auto, BCF, Rays, Rebel and Amart Sports. It currently has revenues of about $2.2 billion spread across a store network of approaching 650 stores.
The Manhattan solution plays a significant role in the overall supply chain transformation. It is the key enabler for our DCs to be able to operate efficiently. Being a retail business, getting product to stores is absolutely critical, getting it there on time and getting it there at the right cost. So without Manhattan as a warehouse management system, we would not be able to do that.
For us, Manhattan is the backbone of our supply chain operations. We use it for all aspects of our DCs, from planning labour through to managing tasks within the DC, pallet builds, slotting, and then transport and dispatch from a DC perspective.
I work with the Manhattan solutions on a day-to-day basis from my PC. The user interface to the warehouse management system allows me to monitor and track activity within the distribution centre in real time, and from that we can work towards our goal for the day. Well, from my perspective, the main benefits of working with the Manhattan solutions is the ability that we have to monitor and track tasks throughout the distribution centre. Without a warehouse management system of the quality of Manhattan's, it would be very difficult to track or even to know what's going on out there in the big distribution centre.
We had a challenge when we moved into these group DCs a couple of years ago, where our retail businesses operate with their own inventory pools and their own inventory capital. Yet we needed to operate an efficient DC under a single roof. To do that, we needed to virtually be able to segment our inventory in the system. To do that, we used the distributor order management system known as DOM, whereby we hold the inventory in this DC under a single roof. However, systematically we can actually see the individual inventory for each of our business units. This allows us to then actually plan and control that inventory individually for each of those businesses, while still gaining the efficiencies we do under a single DC.
We actually made a decision very early on to stay with Manhattan as an organisation. We'd had a great relationship with them, and they'd been very proactive in challenging us on new and better ways to operate the DCs. So when we made the decision to move to a multi-brand DC with increased capability, we literally picked up the phone to Manhattan and said, "Can you help us with what we need?" And they came out in force and showed us what we needed to do and demonstrated quite clearly that they had a match for what we needed. We had 2 real goals when we implemented our new DC network and the new system. One was to improve the service that we were providing to both the stores and online customers. And secondly, we had a really clear target around reducing our cost base. We've got a cost per unit target of roughly 20% below our previous costs by moving into the new facilities and harnessing the upgraded system.
Manhattan have exceeded our ROI targets. The productivity benefits that you target when doing projects like this are usually quite real and are quite easily measured, and therefore we are able to then actually clearly measure the productivity improvements we get before and after actually implementing a Manhattan product.